So on to our question of the day, and that is in regards to Secure Act 2.0, how is Washington State going to handle the Roth contributions that are now mandatory? With anyone that makes over $145,000, you're now being required to put anything above the standard contribution rate into Roth, right, the catch-up amount. So this is only affecting your 401k. If you guys have 401ks, there are some state employees that do, but mostly it's you're looking at your 403b and your deferred comp plans, your DCP plans, or 457 plans. This is what we're talking about here. People in plan 3, that doesn't impact you at all. There's no Roth option. There's no contribution limits you have to really worry about. I mean, there is, but it's so big that most people never ever hit it. This is big thing about DCP, 403b, and 401k accounts. The normal contribution amount just got raised. So for 2026, we're looking at $24,500. The catch-up contribution got raised up to $8,000. So the $8,000, the amount above $24,500, is what the Secure Act is talking about. The $8,000 is mandated to go into the Roth part of your retirement account if you earned over $145,000 currently. Now that $145,000 is the taxable amount. It's what shows up on your paycheck. It is before you do any type of deductions. So if you make $150,000 and put $10,000 pre-tax into a 403b account, so you only get taxed on $140,000, that doesn't matter. You made $150,000, and that's what the IRS is going to go off of. So it's how much you made before any of these retirement contributions or deductions. So it's really hard to get underneath this loop. So if you make it, you're probably going to have to make this decision of do I do Roth or not. Now, this is not an option. It has to be Roth. So your employers are supposed to automatically flip you into the Roth. Now, how Washington State's going to handle this is yet to be decided. They had a meeting scheduled for November 6th. It got canceled or postponed. So we'll see what they decide. And the fact that Roth DCPs are now available across all of Washington, that's going to be a pretty easy one to adjust. If you're currently doing DCP, getting put into Roth, not a big deal. 403b providers, 457 providers that are private, this might be an issue. If you're in a school district, for example, that does not have Roth as an option, and you're currently maxing out doing your 30-some odd thousand per year, then that means basically you can only do the 24/5. After that, you can't contribute anymore because Roth's not an option. There is no ability to contribute over the 24/5 unless anything above that goes to Roth. So you're kind of out of luck. So it's important to start pressing your employer to start adding this Roth option. Otherwise, you can't save anywhere. You're going to have to start doing backdoor Roth IRAs and things like that. You can't use it, the current pre-tax route that you're currently doing. So as far as Washington State goes and how they're going to handle who gets roped into this, is it going to be an automatic thing? Do we have to elect it? How are they going to track it? That's all yet to be decided, and that's what they're going to be discussing at their next meeting. So for now, the answer is we don't really know how they're going to handle it, but it is a rule. It's mandatory. It starts January 1st, 2026. We've known this rule has been coming since they passed it back in 24. So it's not like this is a surprise thing. This is typical government, DRS. We're into the last possible moment to start making plans for this new rule change. So we'll see what happens, how they decide to handle it, but it is something that is mandatory. It's important to start planning now if you're in this wheelhouse. If you think, hey, I might be getting a raise, I'm going to be bumped up to over 145, you should also start planning for this as well, because this very well could affect you. So this is one of those moments where we just kind of have to wait and see where the state goes. Now, this is a thing we've been tracking inside our free community. I started announcing it to the group over a month ago to start planning for this and giving the updates on what the state decides. So if this is something you're interested in tracking or want to be kept up to date on rules like this in the future, join the free community. The link is in the description below. There's also free downloads for you guys and also free courses I'm still putting out as things come up. So if that's of interest for you, click that link below to join. And until next time, remember that your future depends on what you do today.